sparkly jewelry lover. I've just finished recording my Friday Night Live and I would love you to watch it on catch up, so I thought I'd bring it over here to YouTube. I was going to wait until my little puppies stopped barking, but I think they're set in for the night. So if you hear them in the background, then please pay no attention. I think maybe a mouse scuttled 3 streets away or something similar, and they're alerting me to the danger. This week in my live show, where you'll see me responding live to comments and chats from my lovely sparklies, we're talking all about rings, and I'm asking you, if you could only take one type of jewelry to a desert island, what would it be? Let me know in the comments and let's listen in. Friday night! Woo! Hi everybody, happy Friday! Lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in August. And it doesn't really feel like August today, does it? It's very I'm just going to tilt that screen down. It's okay. You know, every time I start this show, I get the screen exactly where I'd like it to be, and then I go live and it changes. Ah, it's so frustrating. Sorry, little bit of background there. Little things, little things. How's your week? Hope you've been having a lovely time. It's been on and off here in Chesterfield today. It's been warm, it's been quite muggy, and it's drizzling and that kind of thing. And it really does not feel very summery at all. But don't worry, because I'm going to show you some fabulous rings. I'm going to put my teeth in first. There. Right. I'm going to show you some fabulous rings, all of which have a kind of seaside summer feel to them. So stuff the weather. We'll just sort it out ourselves, shall we? We'll bring summer to us. Hi to Joanne, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. Hi to Pauline, happy Friday. Hi to Georgina, happy Friday. Hi to Sarah, happy Friday. Lovely to be with you tonight. So I'm going to have a look at some rings tonight, and rings are my favourite type of jewellery if I'm pushed. I've been asked this question often and oft, and people say, oh, what's your favourite type of jewellery? And over on Threads I was having a discussion that if you were only allowed one type of jewellery, what would it be? If you're going to a desert island and you could only take one type, so you could take rings or pendants or earrings or brooches, or what would it be? I'd be interested to know what you would take with you. Let me know. But I think after much deliberation, and it was a close run thing between rings and brooches, I would take rings. They're my favourite. I don't know why. I just have a lot of fun with them. I wear a lot of different rings. Sometimes I don't wear as many as I used to, it's quite strange. I was looking at a photo, something, the kind of photos that pop up and this is your memory from 100 years ago that you don't remember, and one of those pops up, but I was wearing so many more rings and I thought, I need to start doing that again. But I'm always in favour of a thumb ring and a pinky, and even kind of, if I'm just out and walking the dogs, I wear a thumb ring and a pinky, and my midi is always firmly in place as well. Happy Friday to Caroline, lovely to have your company. Happy Friday to Kathleen, lovely to have your company tonight. And Sarah and Steph, happy Friday. Happy Friday to Leslie. And Linda says, good evening, it's sparkle time. It is sparkle time. Woohoo, Friday night. Pauline says, as you know, I just love rings. Pauline, you're like me, aren't you? One for each finger. Yes, definitely. Is that what you take to your desert island then? Would you take rings? I wonder if I can do a little poll, actually. I shall put one up. So yeah, let's see, we'll do that. So let's spell jewelry properly. I'm going to ask you, what jewelry would you take to a desert island? And I've got to be very careful that I don't write dessert, so you can only take one. So we've got rings, bracelets, brooches. Let's add in brooches there, and let's add in pendants. Shall I be a real demon and make a differentiation between pendants and necklaces? Oh, I can't do that. So we can have, it's not giving me that many options, is it? So we can have rings, bracelets, brooches, pendants. Let's put pendants and earrings together then. There, okay. So we'll save that, and you should be able to vote on that in a minute. That should come up on your screen. Let's see if it'll make that live in a moment. All these different little things that we can do here on Facebook. There we go. That just don't work. That's just not gone anywhere now. It's crazy. Where's that disappeared to? Oh dear me. So let me know anyway in the comments. I'm just going to write it again and let me see. There is some lesson here in being more prepared, but so we'll have rings, we'll have bracelets and bangles, we'll have brooches, and we'll have pendants, whoops, pendants and earrings. And then let me see. There, let's see where that's gone now. Oh, you know, it's just disappeared. Okay, I'm bored with that now. If we're not going to, if that's not going to work, we don't want all of that. Do you? Grief. I mean, come on, honestly. Happy Friday to Leslie. Paula says, happy ringing Friday. Happy Friday, Paula. It's lovely to have your company tonight and be with you. Okay, so maybe if it's our publisher poll. No, it's still not letting me do that. Oh, who knows? Who knows, honestly? You just have to tell me. So if you could, we watch Laura J because she's so smooth and so everything's all organised. Oh, thank goodness you don't. If you could just take one item of jewellery to a desert island, so you could take as many of the item as you wanted, but just one category, would you take rings? Would you take bracelets? I'll throw you a bone and say bracelets and bangles. So rings, bracelets and bangles, pendants, earrings or brooches. Let me know. Mine, I'm almost certain mine would be rings. I've had a lot of time to think about this. These, you know, these heavy thoughts that weigh on my mind. Happy Friday to Jeanette. Lovely to have your company. Happy Friday to, oh gosh, you're all coming in now. Let's have a look. So Linda says earrings, Sarah says rings, Leslie says earrings, Kathleen says rings, Jeanette says bangles, Caroline says rings. Yeah, I think I would be rings, although honestly it would be difficult because I do not feel dressed without earrings. I feel very bare if I go out with that, although I suppose, you know, if you're on a desert island, it wouldn't need to feel dressed, would you? It's a tough one. Nolene's with me. Decisions, says Nolene. Yeah, quite right. I think rings, definitely. And it ties in nicely with what I'm going to show you tonight, because I'm going to show you some rings tonight. Firstly, I'm going to show you the hammered spinning ring. Now, you've loved the new spinning rings. I'm so pleased that you do. A lot of you have asked, if you haven't seen these, by the way, quite a few people have been asking if we can do the rings, the spinning rings, in anything other than the three colours. So we've got the spinning rings that you may have seen that are in silver, brass and copper. So it looks like silver, gold and rose gold. And a lot of you have been asking for a while, can we do them in just silver? And the answer is now yes, hurrah. So we do 4 different types in the silver tonight. I'm going to show you this one this evening. This is a fabulous hammered one. I've got one for my thumb, one of these. I've just swapped it actually for this one, which is one of the new collections, which is very jingly jangly and lovely. We've got this in a few sizes as well. Now the spinning rings, the best way really is to come and try them on, but if you can't get into us, then you can of course, now you can find them online, the silver ones, the elephant one, the wave one. And if you're not sure of your size, then I can send a ring size. You just need to get in touch. You can message me here on Facebook, or you can get onto our website, and under contact us, there's a contact form there. Just use the heading ring sizer and then message about the ring size. Pauline says rings, I think, was a toss up with rings and necklace. Yes, you do like your necklaces actually, Pauline. I don't know, if you were to have asked me, I think I'd have said rings for you. Maybe, but yeah, you do like your necklaces. Georgina says bracelets could pay hoopla with shells if you got bored. I love that level of thinking. That's amazing. Yes, you definitely could. So it would be both adornment and entertainment. I like it. I like it a lot. Bracelets. That's a very good idea. Maybe you could do that with rings as well, just depending on how small the shells were. Possibly. I don't know. You've got me thinking now. Oh my goodness, we've got to entertain ourselves. Yeah, that's very true. So we've got the gorgeous spinning ring. The center of this one spins right the way around. It's a gorgeous hammered, hammered, hammered finish, which I love. It reflects the light everywhere. All of our spinning rings are £40 each, and we've got so many different sizes and so many different styles. So do feel free to come in. If you can't get to us and you can't decide what type of ring you'd like, then I can do your spinning ring lucky dip. I just need to know your size and I'll post you one out in your size. And you'll have a surprise spinning ring lucky dip. Now let me show you the next piece. This is part of our sea theme collection, which I've been sharing over the past couple of weeks, and it's gradually sort of getting displayed and it looks amazing in Adorn now. And thank you for those of you who've come and chosen pieces from that collection. It's amazing and it's lovely to see you wearing them as well, especially in sparkle picks. It's lovely. If you're not in our private group yet, so we've got a group called Adorn Jewelers Share Your Sparkle Pics. So pop over and join us in there, and that's where we share the jewellery of us, you know, wearing it, and we're going out and what we wear it with and what we pair it with and how we style it, and it's really good fun. It's a really nice friendly group. Georgina says bracelets meant bangles. Yeah, well, you could play with bracelets as well. I knew where you were going. Yeah, don't worry. I read your mind. Yeah, it'd be a really good game, that would, wouldn't it? So next time I see you all on the beach, I'm going to see you playing hoopla with your bangles now. I can see it's amazing. 10 points, 20 points. Look at this ring. You can certainly play hoopla with this, I think. So this is part of the sea theme collection. Hello. It's a little Heathcliff. Hi. You good boy. Yeah. Oh, he's come in from the garden. Oh, Maury's here now because he's heard that I'm talking to Heathcliff. Hello. Where one goes, the other is not far behind. They're being very nice and chill. We had a little bit of mayhem earlier. So when they come home because they come to the shop with us, so they come to Adorn and they spend the day with us at Adorn, and then we walk home. And when they get home, they get so excited because they're home. And it's a real lesson in loving where you live. If you ever need a lesson, then just ask me and I shall send you a little video of Heathcliff and Moriarty when they get home, because they just love it. They absolutely love being at home, and their tails start wagging when they come to the gate, and then they get in and then they chase each other around and they find all their toys, and it's all very exciting. It's yeah, it brings a whole new meaning to Home Sweet Home. So this is the wave ring from the sea themed collection. It's super tactile. I love it. And when I went to choose this collection, I was just into picking each piece up and having a feel. And I like to do that as well because I check the quality of every collection that we curate for you, of course, to make sure it's good quality. And the easiest way to do that is for me to pick them up and have a look at them. But this collection, I just couldn't stop stroking. It's a good job the designers know me, so I thought I was a little bit odd, but so tactile. And look at the waves there. I think it's got quite a Celtic feel to this one because the waves have all got a curl on them. So they've got that little curve going up and down there, and the wave goes all the way around the ring, which I just love. Jeanette says they were so good in the shop today when I popped in. Oh, I'm sorry I missed you today. They were being very good. Oh, that's good to hear. Very good. It might have been after mind you, I was going to say it might have been after lunch because they're normally good after lunch. But to be fair to the puppies, they are very good for for all of the day, really. They just have a sort of a crazy half hour where they chase each other around. But even that's hilarious. So they're good. I'm glad they were being good when you came in. Pauline says, oh, loving that one. Thank you, Pauline. It's gorgeous, this one, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. So nice and tactile, really nice and smooth. The top of the waves I wanted to check as well. I'm very strict when I'm choosing these pieces of jewellery. I wanted to check that they weren't spiky, so it was a nice comfortable one to wear, and they're not. They're all rounded. So this would sit nicely on any finger. Let me show you. I'll just take my spinner off. Just put her on my thumb all the way around there, which looks just amazing. You could wear her as an index finger ring as well. She will go anywhere, this ring. Let's see what she'd look like on the centre. We're moving down, taking all my rings off one by one. There we go. So that's how she'd look on the centre. She's a little bit big, so I'll just pull her to give you an idea. There, you could wear her on your ring finger there. And you could wear her, of course, on your pinky. There. She would look fabulous. She would also stack as well if you wanted to stack. I don't think she needs to. I think she looks just superb on her own. But if you wanted to stack her, let's have a try. So you could stack her with your flat edge spinning ring. So you could just build that little bit of a bigger look there as well. So you know what I'm like. I'm always looking for new ways to wear jewellery. So you could put her, let's just show her there. So if you wanted to just build her up a little bit and make her a little bit bigger, then you could kind of start to tell your story there and have your spinning ring on the bottom and your wave ring on the top. And she is super, super tactile, really nice and comfortable to wear. Now at Dawn, I've got 3 sizes. I'm telling you fibs. I've got 2 sizes in this one. A size N for November and a size S for Super. So they are in, but I can order these ones in different sizes. So if you come in and you try one and you absolutely love it, but we haven't got your size, then I can order these for you. They'll take a couple of days to come through at the moment. And yes, so you can have the ring in your size. I think at the moment these are going up to a size T for terrific, and down to a size J for Juliet, just off the top of my head. I think we're there or thereabouts. They're £40, so the same as the spinning rings, £40, and really nice and tactile, a really nice ring to wear. And then staying on the sea theme, the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that I have a new thumb ring on my left hand. I had to think. It's been a long week. On my left hand. And it's this one. And this is the shoal ring. It's a gorgeous shoal of fish. Now, she's doing her job as a ring very nicely and bouncing the light everywhere. So I'm going to try and bring her in so you can see some of the finer detail on the fish. I'm also going to have a little drink while you have a look at that. So as you can see, we've got a patterned fish and a plain fish. And it follows that pattern all the way around. So patterned and plain, patterned and plain. And you could choose to put this ring in any place that you like. There's no trout about it that this is going to be a hake of a ring to wear. I'm out. That's it. It's okay. I'm floundering. No, that's it. Now I'm definitely out. So you could choose to put this ring on any finger. I'm wearing mine on my thumb. It's really nice and comfortable. Again, it's really tactile. So you can see really nicely shaped. And you've got the little fishy fins in there as well. The ones with the pattern are really nicely detailed. They've got a little fish eye. I'm just going to see. How can I bring this in? I'll try and photograph it later for you and get a better view, but you can get a little bit of an idea. So the one that's shining here that looks like it's gold, it's not, it's silver. It's picking up the lights of my studio, my dining table. And it's a really nice, comfortable ring to wear. It's one of those that you put on and you forget you're wearing it, which for me is the mark of a good ring. It fits true to size as well, so you'll be able to order your size and that will fit really nicely. At Adorn, I've got size O for Oh My Goodness, size R for Romeo, and size S for Super. So O, R and S at Adorn, but I can order those other sizes for you as well. So if you try that and it's one that you want, Sarah says so bad. I know. Sorry about that. Georgina says, I'm Pisces. Lovely. Oh, it's perfect for Pisces. It could be made for you. Let's have a look on the inside. Oh, yes. Made for Pisces. Yes, that would be a lovely ring, wouldn't it, for Pisces? Definitely. So fluid as well in the shape. Those fish just swim in the entire circle there. And again, it's patterned all the way round, so these fish are cut out each part of the fish. An absolutely beautiful ring, and I'm so enjoying wearing mine. So I've been giving that a little trial for you, and it's amazing. Would you expect any less? Now the next ring I'm going to show you, I haven't added to my collection yet, but I love it, so I'm very, very tempted to. And it's the starfish ring. Now you may remember me saying a few weeks ago when we previewed the Seaside collection that the starfish is one of the most requested shapes in jewellery. It's something I get asked for time and time again. This is a gorgeous imagining of it. It's very realistic. It's all textured, so the little bubbles that you can see here are raised, and you can feel that texture when you run your finger across. Again, it's smooth, it's not sharp, so it's nice and comfortable to wear. Look at the way this wraps around your finger. Let's move that big labradorite so we can see what we're doing. There we go. How sensational is that? Absolutely beautiful. Now you could wear her either way. You could wear her with her top point facing up, or you could turn her over and you could wear her like that. I think I would probably wear her like that, but the way she wraps round the ring makes this a really comfortable ring to wear, and it could so easily have been just a little bit high to wear all the time, but because she hugs your finger, she's actually a really wearable ring when in that shape. Sarah says love that. Georgina says love it. Yeah, it's amazing, this one, isn't it? Can you see why I'm very, very tempted with this one? And in that shape, it does really hug the finger, which is a very, very beautiful design, very nicely thought out. Plain on the shank. So if we remember, the shank is the name for the band of the ring here. So nice and plain. So when you close your finger, all you can see is that starfish. And the band kind of disappears and you can't see that behind. And again, the way that's done is really nicely done. So if I just show you, hello beautiful, it's Kermit coming in from his evening stroll. See, that's just wrapping round the band there, so you can see the band underneath, and then you can see the starfish on top, and that just fits really nice and neatly on your hand. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, every finger that would look fabulous on. You could choose that to sit anywhere you wanted to. It would stack. I was having a little play earlier. Would you expect any less? Let me show you with my fish ring. So I'm just checking that the puppies are still obsessed with Kermit the cat. Absolutely obsessed with him. Yeah, leave him alone then now. Good boys. Two little innocent faces going, we are leaving him alone, we're just looking at him. They like to pretend they're in a zoo. We've gated the bottom of our stairs. So upstairs is Kitty Land in our house, and Kermit kind of got his own penthouse apartment up there. So the puppies have to stay downstairs when Kermit's in, and they just press their face up against the bars, to have a look at the cat. It's the best thing since sliced bread. So this will stack. So that's the fish on the bottom, and you could put the starfish over the top should you want to. Again, I don't think you need to, but if you wanted to have a play, then you could do that. And it's really nice to have fun with your rings, isn't it? It's nice to kind of try them on and see where they'll sit, and see when they sit next to other rings. Again, nice to have layers. So that's where, you know, we've got the thicker in my collection here for the spinning ring. We've got the, then, you know, if I happen to have a starfish, then the gemstone. I don't normally wear rings on fingers next to each other, but I'm quite liking the way the starfish sits next to my bigger ring. So that may change. Who knows? So that's the starfish ring. This again at £40, this one, £40. And at Adorn I've got a size Q for Quebec, a size O for Oscar, and a size S for Super. So Q, O and S, but again, I can order those in different sizes. So if you'd like a different size, then do just let me know. Fabulous. Love the texture on that one. Gorgeous. And then I showed you this ring a little while ago, but it is the birthstone of the month, so I do want to show you again. These rings, by the way, they're not online yet. They're going to be online over the weekend. Probably by end of play tomorrow, I would say. End of play Saturday. But if you love them and you can't wait and you can't get in, you can message me and I'll arrange to get one sent to you. Don't worry about that. So this is the birthstone of the month. This is peridot, a gorgeous green, and I thought it would be good to show you the peridot against some other green, because there are a few different green gemstones and they've all got their very own specific green. So a peridot is that really beautifully light springtime green. It's really grassy, it's really bright, it's really springy, if that makes sense. So it's a nice, especially here with the diamond. Sarah says, what sizes and how much in the starfish ring? I've got a size O, a size Q and a size S. O, Q and S, but I can do other sizes to order. So you can have that on any finger. I think the range that those are from a J to a T, I think, there or thereabouts. But actually in stock physically, a Q, an O and an S, and they're £40. So this one, that really gorgeous springtime green then of the peridot, it's type of the mineral olivine. This one's teamed with diamonds. She's on 18 karat white gold. And I just love that Art Deco feel. Look at how she's set from the side there. Absolutely beautiful. And that really, it's kind of a startling green, is it? Because it really stands out. And I just love that. So unusual peridot as well. It's one that when I wear, I always get asked. Linda says, loving the green peridot. Thank you, Linda. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Sarah would like the S. Yes, Sarah, you can. An S for Sarah. There she is. Going to put her on my sold side. S for Sarah, starfish, and sold. There we are. Thank you. So that's the Art Deco style. I'm going to compare that now against a green garnet. Now, this is a gorgeous ring. Let me show you. So it's almost light. Let's just pop the peridot off for a moment and I'll do that comparison in a minute for you. But let's show you the green garnet to all her glory first of all. She's a very pretty, oh, she's not going to fit on there, a very pretty floral style ring. She's not too much of a traditional floral, so that tight floral cluster that we normally see, that very much reminiscent of the Victorian style. She's wider than that. She's more open, a lot more rounded around the edge, and she's like blossom almost. So green garnet in this, the colour is just absolutely gorgeous. Now I occasionally get asked if this is emerald, and I think if you saw her on her own, you'd perhaps ask, is that emerald? But if you saw her like this, you can sort of tell. You kind of look and look again and think, no, that's a different stone. And she's a green garnet. She's a little bit deeper than an emerald. And can you see her sparkle there? She's absolutely gorgeous. Diamonds around the outside, not too high set, so she's going to sit really nicely on your finger. Again, she's on 18 karat white gold, this one. And she's got over a carat and a third, so 1.32 carats of green garnet in here on 18 karat white gold. And she is £1,945, so 1945. And she catches the light spectacularly. She's absolutely beautiful. I'm just having something bought in that looks, good boy. It's okay, it's a toy. It's a toy. There is, oh, I hardly dare tell you when there's such a beautiful ring on the screen, but there's a very stinky bone in our garden. Not an actual not an actual bone, but you know, a dog chew. Yes, I haven't got it. I haven't got your bone. Do you want to come and say hello? You want to come up here? Come on then. He's legged it. And I just keep checking that that's not making its way into the house. So anytime something comes in, I just have a little check. Oh, but where else will you get all this kind of, this glamour alongside the rings and the soil covered bones from the garden? Oh my goodness. So that's the green garnet, a absolutely beautiful, beautiful bloom. A very unusual setting as well with the diamonds around the edge just catching the light. Nice and sparkly. So let me show you that against the peridot. So there are the two. There we go. So let's just put that nicely. So there are the two greens. So you can see with that comparison now that the green garnet is a lot darker than the peridot. Very different rings, but still both beautiful, beautiful greens, which I absolutely love. Linda says, how much is the peridot, please? Linda, the peridot is £1,385, 1385, and I can make her to any size, so she can be any size you'd like. Jeanette says, love the green garnet. Thank you, Jeanette. Linda says, wow, green garnet. Thank you. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Really nice and sparkly. And then let's compare that with an emerald. So the next green, and let's show you. So let's give her her moment in the sun. So let's take off the peridot and take off the green garnet and put on the emerald. She's teeny at the moment. Worth mentioning, by the way, that sometimes our sample sizes are small, so if you come in and you try a piece on, she doesn't fit, don't worry, because we can have her made. All of these can go to any size, and there's no extra charge for that bigger size, so don't worry about that. Look at this gorgeous emerald. Again, we're just screaming deco, and often you can see where Adam's chosen the emeralds. He absolutely adores emeralds. And he's got a very good eye, if I do say so myself. It's not the only reason that I married him, but it was up there, I must say. So you can see this is one of his choices because it's just so deco. And we both love the Art Deco era and those shapes, those really nice, simple, clean lines. Look at those tapered baguette diamonds either side, gorgeous and sparkly. And this is just a beautiful green, a very much an emerald green. 60 points in your emerald there, so just over half a carat, and 22 points of diamonds, so just under quarter of a carat of diamond. There's a discussion going on now in the kitchen about treats because I said the word bone. That's what's going on there. On 18 karat white gold, again this one. Any of the ones that I've shown you tonight, these three, if you'd prefer them on 18 karat yellow gold, then I can do that for you, that's no problem. And what I would normally do is just take the band to an 18 karat yellow gold for you, and the setting I would keep in the white gold, unless if you really, really wanted the yellow gold setting, then we could do that, but I would normally recommend a white gold setting because it just showcases your gemstones perfectly with the emeralds, especially with your diamonds. The white against the diamonds just looks superb. So that's the emerald. She's £2,730, so 2730. And again there you can see it's not the best comparison because we've got different sizes, but you can see the difference in the price of the gems with the rarity of them as well. Let's just, there we go, put all of those together. So all of those different greens there, absolutely beautiful. Hello you two. So there's a peridot on the bottom, that's the Art Deco, the green garnet here, and the emerald on the side. Absolutely beautiful rings. I just adore them. You'll have to let me know which is your favourite in the comments. I would struggle to choose between those. Linda says, gorgeous emerald. Thank you, Linda. She's just beautiful, isn't she? She's got that real depth of colour in there. Emeralds are something that we always have at Dawn. We keep in a nice collection of emeralds because we just both love them. They're absolutely beautiful. Very, very special ring. And of course, they're Dawn green, aren't they? So they just fit in really nicely. Just wonderful. I feel the Friday night naughties are coming on. Can you hear them? They're having a bit of a battle royale now. They've got one of those chewy shoe things. Can I show the sparklies your shoe? Can I show them the shoe? Can I see? Absolutely not. No way. No way, Jose. Let's see. Let me show them your brother instead then. Well, let's capture the puppy. Oh. Here's Maury to say goodbye. He's not as quick as his brother. He's not used to dodging out of the way of Snuggles yet, are you? Hey? He's growing into his ears now. You're getting very big, aren't you? You're getting a big boy. Yes, you are. Everybody's saying hi to you. You want to get down and play, don't you? Go on then. Oh, there. On the floor. Got savaged by his brother then for getting snuggled. It's very jealous. And that's my show tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had great fun. These rings will be available over the weekend on the website, and of course you can message me to order if you just can't live without them until then. I wouldn't blame you. I've already got my eye on one of the starfish, most definitely. Oh, Georgina says so cute. Thank you. Little puppies. See, jewellery puppies. What's not to love? I hope you're going to have a fabulous weekend. We're at Adorn tomorrow. That's Saturday from 10 until 5. So if you are passing, come in, say hi. Let us know how you're doing. I'm going to be back here live next Friday, of course, at 7 o'clock. And if you want to watch on Catch Up, I'm going to post this video. You can watch all the way through on Catch Up on Facebook Watch. And the video will also be ready tomorrow morning over on YouTube. And that's Adorn Jewelers over on YouTube. I'm sending lots of love then from my home to yours. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat. And I'll see you soon. Bye everybody, see you soon.